Minister. Senator Pratt.
Thank you, President. My question today is to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Senator Wong. Can the Minister please tell the Senate how the Albanese Labor government is working to ease cost of living pressures through strong and sustainable wage growth, rolling out a tax cut for every taxpayer and energy bill relief for every household? I would also be interested to hear about the almost 1 million jobs created over the last 2 years, which is a record number of jobs created in a parliamentary term.
Thank you, Senator Pratt. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President, and thanks to Senator Pratt for her question. And she, alongside other members of the government, is working every day to deliver for Australians in the face of a cost of living crisis. And under this government, compared to what we inherited from those opposite, inflation has halved and wage growth has doubled. But of course, there is much more work to do. We have to continue to tackle inflation. We have to continue to provide cost of living relief. We have to continue to roll out the tax cuts for every taxpayer. And of course, we have to ensure a decent wages for Australian workers. A decent wage system is central to our work to ease the cost of living. 2.6 million low-paid workers are getting their third consecutive pay rise, and the minimum wage is up $143 per week. And, there's really only one group in Australia who are opposed to that, and that's those sitting opposite you. The only people who actually don't want the wage increases that workers are getting as a result of the government's reforms are those opposite. In addition, we will fund a 15% wage increase for early child education and care workers. As the Senator said also, nearly 1 million new jobs are being created, and Australians are earning more and keeping more of what they earn. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Because we all know that Australians are doing it tough, and this government is focused on how we deliver relief without adding to inflation. This includes by making childcare cheaper. This includes providing $300 of energy bill relief. This includes a freeze of the cost of PBS medicine. This includes expanding bulk billing. This includes the increase in Commonwealth rent assistance. This includes increases to paid parental leave, HECS relief for everyone with student ed, for fee-free TAFE, and strengthening the food and grocery code to drive down grocery prices. What do they do opposite? Well, they voted against so many of these.
Thank you, Minister.
Australians
the time
know
for answering
they
has
have no
expired.
credibility.
Senator Pratt, first supplementary.
Thank you, President. Both the Prime Minister and Treasurer have spoken about responsible economic management, both now and with an eye to the future. In particular, putting forward Labor's plan for a future made in Australia. So can the Minister please outline how the Albanese government is working to grow our economy, create good jobs, all the while setting up a prosperous future?
Thank you, Senator Pratt. Minister Wong.
Thank you, President. And if I can just finish off on cost of living relief, let's remember every time they come back in here to talk about cost of living, this is the lot that voted against cheaper medicines. This is the lot that voted against getting wages moving. This is the lot that voted against energy price relief. This is the lot that voted against housing help. So whenever they come in here and talk to about cost of living relief, we should all remember that the primary drivers of assistance to Australians, high wages and lower costs in a whole range of sectors, more to do. But remember, what is not helpful is your opposition to it. What is not helpful is you saying, we don't want Australians to get energy price relief. We don't want Australians to get decent wages. We don't want Australians to get cheaper childcare. We don't want Australians to get more bulk billings or cheaper medicines. You have no credibility when it comes to cost of living.
Thank you, Minister. The time has expired. Senator Pratt, second supplementary.
President. Minister, why is decent pay such an important part of the Albanese Labor government's efforts to help ease cost of living pressures? And how does this approach differ to what has failed in the past?
Thank you, Senator Pratt. Minister Wong.
The Labor Party and the Albanese Labor government are the party of decent wages. The coalition is the party of low wages. the party of low wages, the party that believes that low wages are good for the economy. Remember, a deliberate design feature of the Australian economy. If there's ever anything that shows the difference between the parties, it's those of us on this side who want decent wages for working people, decent wages for working Australians, who understand that cost of living relief must include increases in wages that you oppose. Those opposite, they want low wages as a deliberate design feature of the Australian economy. Deliberate design feature of the Australian economy. And, you know, as much as Senator Cash wants to yell at me across the chamber, we all know whose side she's really on. We all know she'd want to bring back work choices if she really could. Senator Cash would absolutely bring back work choices if he could. You have never stood for decent wages.
Thank you. Senator Chandler.